Hi there, I'm Mark Robertshaw. I'm the CTO of DNS Research Federation, working in partnership with the Global Signal Exchange. And I'm here today to talk about the DAP.LIVE platform, which is powering the exchange, and especially all about data that's contained within the platform. So today we're going to look at the data contained within DAP.LIVE platform, which powers the Global Signal Exchange, and also talk a bit about how you can bring your own data to the platform and use that to do analysis alongside data we provide. So the DAP.LIVE platform contains a very large number of data sources, in fact over 100 data sources in different categories. And you can see as I scroll down the page here, we have a wide range of categories of data. For the purpose of the Signal Exchange, we're mostly interested in data we have about abuse. So for that, we have different categories of abuse data. We have malware data, spam, scam, and phishing data, which are the four categories we're mostly looking at the moment, with other categories coming online all the time. And what we're going to do today is have a look more at the way that we combine that data in DAP.LIVE to produce consolidated views of abuse data, and in particular look at data that might be interested to us as a user in terms of our interests. So what we're going to do is look at a feed that we have on DAP.LIVE, which is actually a combined data feed, the flagged URL feed here, which contains all of the URLs that we've seen or host names from the different types of abuse that come into the platform is in one centralized list, so we can look at the sort of the full picture of abuse data that we have on DAP.LIVE at a given point in time. And we're going to look at that in the context of some keywords that we're interested in as a user. So to do that, we've used the bring your own data function of DAP.LIVE to bring some keywords to the platform. And if I look at this simple keywords dataset I've created myself on the platform, I can see that I've set up 5 keywords here of interest for searching against the abuse data, but actually it's very easy to add more data to this. You can simply add new rows to this set if you like. You can upload via CSV. You can even use our advanced APIs to manage lists of data, and it supports millions of data items if you wish of your own data alongside our data. So we'll start with this data set we've got here, but as a means of seeding our abuse data to find some information about the keywords that we care about. So back to the DAP.LIVE core feeds, we're going to start with our flag data set that we spoke about before. I'm going to look at that, and you'll see this is a set of all of the URLs that we found for abuse. I'm then going to limit this a little bit using the online analysis platform by filtering, first of all, to data for the last 30 days to make this somewhat faster. So I'm going to look at data after the last 30 days, so time period of 30 days. That's the first thing, and that will then limit the set down to a manageable set. I'm then going to use the join function to actually further restrict this to just data that contains the keywords that we're interested in looking at today. So I'm going to create this join with our own data, like this. I'm going to make that a strict join so it only contains items that we care about. And I'm going to look simply where the URL of the report contains the keyword of interest from one of the keywords in our list. Coming through here, I'm going to also retain the keyword as part of the data set so that we can have a context for where that match was found in the data, and go ahead and create that join. We now have a limited data set which only refers to URLs that contain our keywords. So you can see at the end of this row, we actually have a column here which tells us which keyword has been used to generate that particular match. So finally, having got that data, we might want to know how much abuse we found in the last 30 days per keyword, so we can use the analytical tools on the platform to then further summarize the data by keyword that we identified and look at the number of URLs that we found per keyword in the last 30 days by looking at the number of values for a keyword, and we'll just call that total matches there. And apply that, and we should see fairly quickly that we end up with a summary of the totals of that set by keyword. And we can see that in this example, the keyword STEM has produced 757 matches. Other keywords like flower produce 318 matches. And that shows you a simple example of how you can start with some DAP.LIVE data. You can bring your own data to the system, and you can use that to provide some insights into abuse data in this example related to keywords of interest to you. Thank you very much for listening.